Hello, I'm Jennifer Garapi, the pet therapist. My mission is to help as many people as possible to understand their pets better so they can have an amazing life together and they can be the awesome pet parents that they aspire to be. So today I thought that we would talk about dog noses. You may have heard the saying that a healthy dog has a cold, wet nose. But is this truth or is this fiction? Well, actually, it's fiction. And the reason it's fiction is because it doesn't really matter whether the nose is warm and dry or cold and wet. It doesn't really say anything to do about your dog's health. It doesn't indicate pretty much anything. You might then say, well, how do dogs get wet noses? And if they're not wet all the time, why is that? Well, dogs get wet noses because they lick their noses. And they lick their noses because that helps them to intensify the scents or the smells that are coming their way. And we all know how much dogs love to sniff, right? It's the way that they explore their environment. And by licking their nose, not only does it intensify the scent, but it also helps them tell which direction that smell is coming from. So I don't know about you, but I always think it's fascinating to learn where these myths come from. So in the case with the theory that a cold, wet nose equals a healthy dog, a lot of experts think that it comes from a time back when canine distemper was widespread. Now, canine distemper is a deadly virus, and your dog is typically vaccinated against that, and so it's not that common anymore. But back when it used to be common, and a symptom of advanced distemper was something called hyperkeratosis. And that's just a fancy $5 word for a thickening of the skin. And that was a thickening of the nose and a thickening of the foot pads in the case of canine distemper. So then back then, if your dog had a cold, wet nose, in other words, it wasn't all thick and dry, then that meant it was a very good chance that your dog did not have distemper. So then you might be wondering, well, does my dog's nose reveal anything at all about whether they're healthy? And the answer is yes, it actually does. But we're going to talk about that on the next Facebook Live video, so stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up in the next day or two. And in the meantime, if you would like to learn more about your pet's health and behavior, then hop on over to my Facebook Thrive Energy Healing page if you're not already on it, and click on the sign up button, and you will then receive my weekly e-newsletter. So thank you so much. I hope you all have a great day.